Alright, hey, what's up guys? We're going to do some carp fishing today. I haven't done an actual video of one of these. I've tried doing a how-to, but it never really works out. I forget what the heck is that? Yeah, it never works out, I always forget. Get distracted. So today, I'm gonna try to clip in a bunch of videos. I'm gonna try to catch some carp too. I've talked about how to catch these carp. I'm gonna go over it briefly again. What we're throwing right now is just our Redington Grande reel. We're throwing an 8-weight, and we're throwing a TFO Mangrove 8-weight rod. You know, we just have it lined up with some Scientific Anglers floating line. Got about a 9-foot leader on. Yeah, it's like 9 foot. What we're doing is gonna creep up on these carp, look for tails like we have one right there. We're gonna drag and drop it in front of their face. It's probably the best method to catch these guys. Problem is we have a little bit of wind today. It's gonna be a little bit tough. We're gonna try. Well, anyways, let's get it. Alright. Spooked 3 so far. I think we got one right there. I can't really tell. The water's too murky. Oh yeah, there's a tail. Just don't know where his head's at. Looks like he's circling this little plant. Show me your head. There you are. Alright, got right in front of his head. Oh man, he hit it for a second. I'm gonna leave it there. Let him suck it in. Nope. He's about to move. Oh, there's one coming towards me. Alright. I think he's still there. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm gripping 2 fingers on my line, hold one on the other line. We just wait for this fish to suck it in and we pull back. It's really hard to feel these fish suck it in because they have no teeth. You feel a slight bump sometimes. But other than that, these fish, the best way to get a hook set on them is a visual presentation from them. You know, see them suck it in, and that's when you know, hey, it's time to set this dang hook. But I mean, if you want to go trigger happy and wherever you place it, and you just feel something, just set the hook. I mean, you already spooked like 20 of them, so it doesn't really matter, right? All right, I think we're a no-go on this fish. It's a little too difficult. I don't know where he's at. It's not. Oh, I missed him. God, I probably spooked him. Got him. No. Oh God. Oh, I had that stuck around the reel. Should have made sure that was not wrapped around. Oh, that's a nice one. Come on, boy. That's a nice fish. Alright, I don't like to put too much pressure on these fish. Gotta tire them out. There's no point in forcing them in. Alright, got this big guy right here. Pretty big. Heck yeah. Pretty nice guy. The tank. Alright, let's get this big guy out with that big tail. Sweet. Big old guy. He ate that scorpion fillet I tied in orange. Represents little crawfish. Heck yeah. Let's send him off. Alright. Big old sucker. Alright. Ready? Alright, here he goes. Alright. There he goes. This is actually a good release. These guys usually get pretty wet when you release them. I think there's one right there, I'm not sure though. Alright, we got one right there. Big one right there. Oh, instantly. Man. Swiped at it though. We got a carp right here. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's right there. He wants it. Where are you? Oh, he's a big one. There he is. Get his attention. Dropped it right in front of his face. Alright, he's right there. Uh-oh. He can eat it. Got him. Had a bunch of grass on it. I didn't think he would take it. Alright, I'm gonna have to put this fish fast on the reel. Because he's gonna try to take me inside of that grass. I do not want him to get in that grass. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. What are those guys doing? top bud. Alright, this guy was cruising. Able to throw him in his face a few times. Alright, number 2. It's a big guy. Pretty big. He ain't done. Nice guy. Pretty big. Right there in that top mouth. Sweet. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll throw him back. Huh? No, they're nasty. Ese pescado es sucio. Oh, for bait? For what, gar? Oh, okay. Yeah, I release all of them. Alright. Go, dude. How many gar do we jump? About 15 a day, and they never stay on. All right, we're walking into this flat here. We got one right there. Oh, that's a gar. Oh, that's a big gar. Ooh. Yo, jumped another one. Oh no. Oh no, baby, what is he doing? All right, we got one right there. He was tailing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this one. I don't know where he even went in the first place. Oh no, there's one right there. I might have just gotten lucky. No, he's still right there. Right there. Oh shit, that's a big one. Oh man, he wants to go in that grass. I lost one the other day in that grass. No sir. Alright, so what I was doing was right here you have a bunch of mud bowls, and I was gonna just blind cast and hope that one ate in there. That's all you can do sometimes, especially when in that deeper water. But he kicked up his tail, and I took a second to really you know, guesstimate how fast my fly is sinking, and basically like a trajectile in a way. And you know, I threw it, let it sink at a certain rate where his tail was at. I figured his head would be at the bottom at this certain point, you know, and just waited for him to eat it. Kept a little tension on my line, that way I can feel that bite. Well, suction, because they ain't got no teeth. And yeah, that's all I did. If you're new to this, to fly fishing for carp, I mean, sometimes it's the easiest. I mean, if you feel like you're not very good at creeping up on these fish, just look for the mud boils and just throw at it, you know, let it sink and wait for the suction feeling. It's a little thump, like a weird, it's not like a bass thump, it's like, I don't know, it's funky. You'll know it when you feel it. I like to have my drag semi-tight, but still a lot loose. Almost like a little below the middle. I don't like to put too much pressure. Alright, this is a nice one. Alright, I want to keep tension on this line. You don't want to get it loose. If you get it loose, what will happen is this fish is going to turn around. He's going to get that line wrapped around his gills, his tail, and he's just going to make this weird little like flutter, and it's going to kick that line, which is going to pop that hook out. So you want this line tight. Try to keep it above him, so it doesn't wrap around on anything. And, keep force on him. You don't want to horse him in, but I mean, you still want to pump them a little bit, let them know what's up. A lot of times they don't even realize they're hooked. You think that, oh man, it's the fastest time I've ever caught a carp. You see him coming up to you, you're lifting up your rod tip and you're getting your net to go. Go down on him, swoop him in, and he realizes, oh crap, I'm hooked. And that's when the real fight begins. These guys fight so hard. These fish, it makes it seem like they have like a personality. They're caring, I guess, towards one another. But there's been a few times I catch these guys and you'll see another one just come right next to it and just swim along with it like, hey bud, what's wrong, man? What's happening? And like, I think it happened a second ago, I almost netted one that was just swimming along with him. It took me a second. I was like, did I net the right fish? Does this one have the hook on? Or it's pretty funny. It's like, dang, two birds, one stone. I'm sure it'll happen one day where I net two of them at the same time. All right. Yeah, that'll happen. I've lost a few at the net. Little run. Man. These fish are so dang strong. No. Come on, bud. Ooh, right there in the corner of the mouth. That's what I'm talking about. Man. It's a big one. Might be the biggest one of the day. Big old guy. Oh no. There he goes again. Oh man. Oh man. Come on, man. Here we go, netting him again. That was dumb. All right. Let's do this again. Big old guy. He's heavy. Big old carp. Look at that mouth. And that scorpion. Don't you dare do it. These guys kick so freaking hard. Big old boy. Big old tail. Yes, sir. Let's go, bud. There he goes. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's it for the day. We're gonna make our way back in. Got 3 carp. They're all pretty decent size. The one that I just released was pretty big. He was probably around 15 pounds or so. I'm not sure. I don't have a scale on me. But yeah, that was cool. Make our way back in. If we happen to see a carp there, we're gonna take a shot at it. You know, it doesn't hurt, right? You know, everyone always says one last cast. Yeah, that never happens. All right. If not, if you don't see anything else in this video, I appreciate watching this video. If you have any comments on anything I do, you know, leave a comment below. I appreciate it, y'all. Please give me a like and subscribe. Thanks again. Later.